Sometimes we have this tasahul, right? Taking it lightly, where one says, he is just your uncle. Sahih? He's your uncle. Who's an uncle? Last time I checked the books, who's an uncle, brothers? That's brother, sah? That's the paternal uncle, then you have the maternal uncle. Sahih? My daughter now, my brother sitting here, Ibrahim. He's her paternal uncle. Sah? Is he allowed to take Taymiyyah with her and spend time with her? And does she need to wear hijab when she grows older in front of her uncle Ibrahim? Does she need to wear hijab? Come on, brothers. I see some guys nodding heads. Huh? She doesn't need to wear it. That's her mahram. Right? In some communities, especially, and I'll say this, right, in Somali community, the mom might say some ajnabi guy, right? He is not a relative, لا من قريب ولا من بعيد. He's not a close relative and he's not a far relative. Just because they grew up with one another, right? The mom says, he's your uncle. How do you say uncle again in Somali? Huh? Abti. That's it. Wa abti gaga. Don't worry. Why is this so kornay? Huh? We grew up together. Don't worry, I know Somali brothers. I can get by. Huh? We grew up together. We were from the same place. It's fine. Brothers, Wallahi al-Azim. How many cases have I come across because of this tasahul? There was sexual abuse that took place. Sexual abuse. Subhanallah. Let me ask you guys another question. I think this is a benefit worth mentioning. Right? My dad's wife, am I allowed to travel with her? Am I mahram for her? Yes, I am. Dad's wife, I'm her mahram. Imam Malik, rahmatullahi alayhi, who took knowledge from the likes of 𝗵𝗵, the tabi'een, long time ago. He has a fatwa saying that it's not appropriate. Imagine I lived in that time. For me to travel with my dad's wife. He said it then. Why? 𝗫𝗫 𝗨𝗡𝗚. Because corruption became widespread. Because some of the cases they were having, especially if she's young. Especially if she's young. Is it haram? He's not saying it's haram, but he's saying it should be avoided. And sometimes the fatwa can change. 𝗫𝗫 𝗨𝗡𝗚 𝗨𝗵𝗆𝗀𝗵. People becoming weak in their religion. You need to sometimes put what? Barriers in place. In order to prevent that which is far worse. When I was collecting examples under the reason as to why a fatwa may change, I wrote under it, فَكَيْفَ إِذَا رَأَى. What if Imam Malik rahmatullahi alayhi was to see what some uncles are doing with their nieces? What would he have said? Anyways, going back to the point that I was making, we have this tasahul amongst some of our relatives, right? Saying he's just your uncle. He's not a paternal, not even a second uncle. He's a random guy that the mother grew up with when back in Somalia, and she's saying, La hadi. And then what? Takes advantage of her. And perhaps this has happened because we let our guard down pertaining to the Sharia. Should he be alone with her, brothers and sisters? This random guy, should he be alone with her? Even if you spend 20 years, he saw her. And one of the things that is mentioned all the time, he was there when you were a child, when I used to clean your backside, he was there. Is that really a sabab now? Is that a valid excuse? And the shaitan gets to this sick guy's head.